Are you looking for the best streets to live on in Center City, Philadelphia? Center City's got plenty of great streets, but there are a few that really stand out. Whether you're thinking about making a move or just curious about the area, we're breaking down 3 of the best streets in the city. These are the spots that you can consider when considering where to call home. Stick around and find out. Hey everyone, this is Chris Fuhrman and welcome to my channel, Living in Center City, Philadelphia. If you're hoping to make a lifestyle change and are trying to figure out what it's like to live in Center City, Philadelphia, make sure to tap that subscribe button below, click that notification bell right next to it so you're notified each and every time we put out a brand new video for you. And we actually get a lot of folks that are reaching out to us looking to relocate to the Center City, Philly area, and we love helping them out on their journey. So if that's you, if you're thinking about making a move, don't hesitate to reach out. Just shoot us a quick email. We'd love to help connect you with the best condos, the best neighborhoods, the best to the street level streets in the city. So don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you out on your journey. On these streets, which extend from river to river in Center City, these rivers are the east and west boundary of Center City. You can't go wrong buying a home at any point really on these 3 streets. While there are other great streets in the area, these 3 are continuous from river to river and are safe bets. There are a ton of other stellar streets in the city, like I said, but here are just 3 to consider. From Rittenhouse to Fiddler Square to Washington Square West to Society Hill and beyond, these streets are the heart of Center City, Philadelphia. Let's kick things off with our first street. If you're looking for a street that mixes history with modern convenience, Lombard Street is a solid pick. As the southernmost of the 3 streets we're exploring today, Lombard Street runs through at least 6 Center City neighborhoods, from Fiddler Square, Rittenhouse Square, the Avenue of the Arts, Washington Square West, and also running along the border between Society Hill and the Queen Village neighborhoods. Lombard Street is known for its charming tree-lined streets and some sections for its historic homes. In Society Hill, you'll find a lot of quintessential Philly row homes here with stately-looking exteriors. Society Hill itself is one of Philly's oldest neighborhoods and is really amazing. While certain parts may be more desirable than others, almost any stretch of Lombard is stellar to call home in Center City. There are a few parks right on Lombard Street, and once you're at the western boundary of Center City in Fiddler Square, you run right into the bottom of the Schuylkill River Park and Trail. Actually, all 3 streets that we're talking about today run directly into the Schuylkill River Park and Trail on the western border, which consequently is Center City's best amenity in my opinion. What makes Lombard Street stand out is the perfect balance of old Philly charm and today's lifestyle. The quiet tree-lined streets and mix of homes gives it a more relaxed, laid-back vibe than many other busy streets around Rittenhouse Square. But you're still close enough to all the action and everything Philly has to offer. And just a few blocks south, you have South Street, which is one of the city's most iconic entertainment districts, packed with bars, restaurants, and quirky shops. It's a great place for a night out. There are a ton of stores and cafes just steps away. South Street is always buzzing with energy, from its diverse food options to its funky shops and nightlife. There are going to be plenty of things to do here. So, some parts of Lombard Street are going to be more rowdy than others when it's close to those areas of South Street that are more rowdy. So those particular parts of Lombard may not be the best fit for everyone. And if you're going to be living close to 2nd and Lombard Street, you'll be within walking distance to Head House Square with its farmer market and those many restaurants around that square and the nightlife it has to offer. So Lombard Street is an incredibly walkable area. Whether you're heading to a park like Washington Square Park or going to restaurants, shops, cafes, you'll love the easy access to everything. It's the perfect spot for those who want to be close to it all but still enjoy a sense of peace and privacy. Each neighborhood section of Lombard Street or the other streets that we're about to talk about have way too many nuances for me to comment on in this video without it being over an hour long. While basically every block of these streets is stellar, certain blocks may be better suited for you than others based on your desires, preferences, and lifestyle. So just shoot me a quick email if you want to learn more about a particular area or have any questions. I would love to help you out on your journey. Our next street is Pine Street. If you're strolling this street, it feels something straight out of a storybook. Stretching from river to river in Center City, Pine Street is also a blend of history, charm, and everyday Philly life. Pine Street is just one block north of Lombard Street, the street we just talked about. What makes Pine Street the best? Well, for starters, it's lined with gorgeous row homes, many dating back to the 18th and 19th century. Just like Lombard, you're going to find elegant architecture with these iconic brick facades and quaint shutters. It's like walking through a living museum. Pine Street balances a serene residential feel with the lively energy of Center City right at your doorsteps. Whether you're heading to Fiddler Square for some quiet time, grabbing a coffee in Rittenhouse, grabbing dinner at one of the many restaurants on the Headhouse Square and Society Hill area, or you're hopping on a bike to the Schuylkill River Trail, this street connects you to all of it. One thing that makes Pine Street unique is Antique Row, between 9th Street and 12th Street approximately. This stretch of street is a treasure trove of vintage finds, boutique shops, and cozy cafes, great for anyone who loves discovering one-of-a-kind pieces. And don't miss the Old Pine Street Church at 412 Pine Street, a historic gem dating back to 1768 that played a role during the Revolutionary War. There's a lot of history on Pine Street. Pine Street is well known for its bike-friendly lane, which runs the entire length of Pine Street. Whether you're a cyclist or you just enjoy a walkable neighborhood, Pine Street delivers for you. As someone who lives and works in Center City, Philly, trust me when I say, streets like Pine Street are why so many people fall in love with this city. Now, just one full city block north of Pine Street, you'll find our next street, Spruce Street, another gem in the heart of Center City, Philly. While Lombard and Pine has its quiet charm, Spruce brings a whole new vibe to the table here, blending classic Philly elegance that we've kind of been talking about with an energetic, bustling environment. From historic buildings to lively neighborhoods, Spruce Street is a street that caters to those who may want to be closer to the action. Like certain blocks of Lombard and Pine, Spruce Street has those iconic row homes that really make Philly famous, those classic brick exteriors, grand windows, beautiful architecture details. But you'll see some differences on Spruce Street. Spruce Street does get closer to the action, so it starts becoming a blend of residential and commercial. You'll find more coffee shops, restaurants, and boutique grocery stores right on Spruce Street, so it's not all residential on Spruce Street. You'll also start to see more apartment buildings, mid to high-rise condo buildings, and condo conversions on Spruce Street. So it won't be all row homes depending on the block. Certain blocks have awesome row home mansions and other blocks have more apartment rentals and everything in between. One of the best things about Spruce Street is its unbeatable location. Nestled in the heart of Center City, you're never far from what makes Philly exciting. If you're in the Rittenhouse neighborhood, you'll be minutes away from the square, the Rittenhouse Square, the 7-acre actual park, that green space, and all the attractions around that, all the restaurants, cafes, shops, etc. If you're on Spruce Street in the Washington Square West neighborhood, you'll be minutes from the Washington Square Park, the other public square in that particular area, and the peace and tranquility that that provides. Not to mention all the historical sites and the green and open space of that beautiful area. And as mentioned earlier, Spruce Street also runs directly into the Schuylkill River Park. It dead ends right into the nicest section of the park. Spruce is also home to some landmarks like the Kimmel Center, just a few blocks away on Broad Street. So whether you're catching a Broadway show, a symphony, or live performance, this adds to the street's cultural appeal and vibe of this area. Spruce Street is one of those spots that has a little bit of everything: history, charm, and just the right amount of city energy. If you're looking for a place that has character but still feels at home, this is the street for you. While these streets are not necessarily the best streets for you in Center City, they are safe bets for many considering the area. They offer a perfect combination of Philly's rich history, charming residential blocks, and access to the city's liveliest spots. And click here to discover the best walkable neighborhoods in all of Center City, Philadelphia.